thought they were related to the Grummites.
Oh, here he is.
Yes?
The triumphant champion returns. So, do you feel any different now that you've been through this experience, I mean? You know what it's like now, always wanting that next fix, hating it but craving it at the same time, and hating yourself for all of it. Ah, well, all over now. The chalice helps, doesn't it? Indeed it does, and I could use some helping right now. I'll just take that back from you. And as a token of my gratitude, I grant you the role of Courtier of Mania, with all of its entitlements. Which is to say, none.
None. I have now that I have become a member of the courts of both the Duke of Madness, I should return to Sheogarth and report my progress. Yeah. It's something like 20,000 in each area. So I'd have to travel back to see how many there's. I've got the house in Anvil as well. As the first house I always end up getting because it's only cost you 5,000 gold. So it's a good house to start off with. Here he is.
Always a pleasure. Well, look who's here. You! How about that? Well, well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful! You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless. Now, to the meat of your endeavor. The crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. And the likely cause of your death.
The likely cause of my death. And what could it be?
You'll be stopping the Grey March. Altering the course of events. Breaking the cycle. A fly in the ointment. A new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion. You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be me. Prince of Madness, a new Sheogorath. Or you'll die trying. I love that about you.
Or you'll die trying. Wait, what? 48,000 gold. I've got enough for it. Oh my god.
Because you seem a nice enough sort. And you've made it this far. And if you don't, I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless. But mostly because I asked nicely. A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so. But you'll have power. My power. Try not to lose it. It's a pain to replace. But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me. A me to fight the him, since I won't be around. It's simple, really, if you don't think about it.
And where will you be exactly, you lazy bugger?
Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggalag walks. It's one of the rules. I've told you too much for now. Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later.
And what's next?
Now, you've seen the grey torch that burns brightly over New Sheoth. No, because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Cylorn and bring back the Flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Cylorn. In their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Cylorn. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome. Well, that's your problem now. Off with you. I don't want to see you again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell. Between you and me, if he's not summoned 3 or 4 times a day, I don't think he feels appreciated.
Sorry, I muted my mic here to cough. Coral's 39, Shaden Hall's 30, Burma's 20, Leowin's 14, Basil is 8, then Anvil's 5, Imperial City's 4. I'm surprised that Imperial City is only 4k. Overall 168k. I've got a fair way to go then. I wish mine was 100,000 gold too.
They're the worst of all. My own subjects, working for the enemy. It's enough to make an old Daedric prince get all weepy. It doesn't help that they're the ones who make the obelisks work. A little chanting, a little ritual, and poof, Knights of Order. Bad news. Kill them when you see them. But don't touch the corpse until they're really dead, which they aren't until you deactivate the obelisk. They're getting more active every day. Not a good sign. You know what would be a good sign? Free sweet rolls!
Woo!
Who wouldn't like that? Shut them down where you can, and make sure to kill the priest you see around them. If you don't, they can reactivate the obelisk.
That's good to know. Jiggalad, who's Jiggalad?
He's on his way. So I'm on my way out. It's terribly inconvenient, don't you think? You're going to stop him, though. And the first thing to do is to make my people feel safe. Otherwise, they tend to go work for him. It's annoying to tell the truth. A bit hurtful. But they do it every time. Join up with the enemy and become priests of order. That's where you're going to get the Flame of Agnon. Do you listen to anything I say? Do your ears work? If not, I can find use for them. Go and fetch the flame. Bring it to the Cecellum. Light the great torch. How are you going to be me if you can't even do what me tells you?
How are you going to be me if you can't do what me tells you?
Visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
So where is this great flame that is after? It's over here. What I might do is actually go back to Anvil. Drop off some of this stuff. Because I don't want to keep carrying it all around with me the whole time, this ingredients. I could actually try and make potions from them and get my alchemy up. But nah. I'll do that later. Well, I'll do that off screen, so it's not boring. You can have all this stuff. I'll keep the hearts of the order though. That should help me.
Good.
So, have I discovered any place close to it? Well, the double town split.
Greetings.
If you visit
Greetings.
Hyrule, speak
Not
with
a man
Merely
that was
Elder.
will return.
She needs help with her.
Keep away from them people. They're a bit crazy. They want to kill each other. Only another 2 hours and I've got to go, well, I've got to be at my parents for dinner. Yay! Really want to go. Not really. Not want to go. Don't tell anyone. Where are yous? They're literally in the same town. They're only like a 5-10 minute drive away. Wouldn't even say it's 5-10 minutes to be honest, more of about 5 minutes. You know, you gotta go there, you gotta stay up while they and talk to them. Blah 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 blah. No, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. I wouldn't move away, but I like where I stay. It's a nice quiet place. Most of the time. Until the Tinklers decide to do stuff. That splits off that way, but we want to go this way. Right, so how do we destroy this obelisk? Do you want to place a Heart of the Order in the obelisk? What does that actually do? What are Tinklers? Your parents have fucked off to London tonight. Oh well. That's not too bad. Tinklers are what we call the unwashed heathens of society. There you go. Oh, it's... The ones that sit in the brew and do nothing. Just pop out babies so they have more money.
The mad god is no match for my Lord Jiggalag.
No! Leave me alone. Don't like you since that area. You stop hurting me! Be gone! gonna block for me? Thank you.
Order's purity protects me.
Just doing their usual kind of dirty, scummy attitudes. Causing trouble for neighbours, out their face on drugs, stealing stuff. You know, the usual. And let's place another heart in this. I didn't mean to do that, dear. How come it said I only placed another one? Is that closed it? It has. Where's the wizard? There it is. But the obelisk. Oh, I thought it was done. It's not. Oh, what? Yeah, you know, the dirty people. Brindballs. Bucks. Tinklers. That's what we call them. I don't know what you would call them. I really don't need that many swords, do I? There must be a way to close that, I just can't think just now. Let's leave them be and continue. Yeah, they're just the scum of society, basically. The ones that have no ambition to do any jobs. Just want to stay on the brew. You'll have them wherever you go. Oh, I'd love a cup of tea. I have arrived at the ruins of Sheila. I will need to speak to the commanders of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers to find out how to light the flame of Agni. You.
The Mazkin are unworthy to guard the altar. Halt! Mortals are not permitted within the walls of Holy Silarn. My pardon, Lord. Receive this key, and with it free passage throughout the shrine of the Flame of Agnan. Alas, we cannot light the flame until we take control of the Altar of Despair from the infernal Mazkin. The Armazalkana would wish to speak to you at once. Proceed through this door to our main encampment at the Altar of Rapture.
Then I'll speak to the last one too.
State your business. Silarn is... Then you are free to enter the shrine of the Flame of Agnan. This key will allow you passage through any door in Silarn. The flame is lit from the shrine's 2 altars. Once the Orioles are driven out of Cylarn, it will be our pleasure to light the flame for Sheogorath. The Grukedric Ulfri will explain everything. You should speak to her at once.
It'd be a good drive to come down and give you a cup of tea as well. It'd be probably cold by the time you go. So... This is which one to choose. Which one would you recommend choosing? The Golden Saints or the Dark Seducers? We'll speak to these
Cylon
guys.
shall be ours. This is no place for a mortal. We are about to join battle against the Mazkin. You'd best... My pardon, emissary. I am at your service. We are preparing to sweep the Mazkin scum from Cylarn. Perhaps Sheogorath sent you to help us.
Takes only 6 hours to get to Edinburgh. True.
That's what we call ourselves. The most loyal and honorable servants of Sheogorath. Only the servants of Sheogorath can light the flame, by kindling the altars of despair and rapture which feed the flame. Alas, we hold only the altar of rapture. The treacherous Mazkin hold the altar of despair. We must control both to light the flame. If you help us seize the altar of despair from the Mazkin, I will be honored to kindle the flame of Agnan for my lord Sheogorath. For Sheogorath's glory.
Don't know if I want
My
to do it
scouts
with you.
reported no signs of the Mazkin in the Underdeep. It's our best chance to take them unawares.
Too risky. It's likely to be a trap. They could cut us to pieces down there if they knew we were coming.
With all due respect, Armaz, I ask that you reconsider. The main passage is strongly defended. Perhaps if you'd allow me to scout further.
Enough! I've made my decision. We will attack down the main passage as planned. The Mazkin will not withstand us.
I overheard the 2 Guardian Saint officers arguing about the best way to attack the Dark Seducers. The Lieutenant Murrell mentioned something about the Underdeep and a secret side passage leading to the Dark Seducer altar. I should find out more about this passage from Murrell. You.
Greetings, stranger. Are you here to help us drive the Mazkin out of Cylarn?
I just want to light the flame. I don't want to kill any of these.
The flame is only lit at the command of Sheogorath, from the altars of rapture and despair within the shrine itself. I'm sure that our Mazel Kana will be glad to help you once the Mazkin are driven from the altar of despair. Alas, we have not seen the altar of despair for many years. It is in the underground part of Cylarn, which is controlled by the Mazkin.
This morning.
The Mazkin do not even allow us free passage to worship,
I never replied
which
to
is
it,
one
though.
of the many reasons why they are unfit to continue to guard it. It is just there, at the top of these steps. You would pray for the blinding ecstasy, which is the ultimate reward for those in Sheogorath's service? She commands the Orioles here at Cylarn. She has just arrived with reinforcements from Brellock to end this stalemate once and for all. My scouts recently discovered another way through the ruins to the Altar of Despair. The Armazel Kana wants to assault the altar down the main passage, but the Mazkin are expecting us to come that way. They've strongly fortified the main passage against us. If we attacked through the Underdeep, we could take them by surprise. If only Canna would listen to me. An attack down the main passage will end the same as it always does. A glorious defeat.
That was a lovely cup of tea.
She thinks the Underdeep is a trap. It's true. If the Mazkin knew we were coming that way, we wouldn't stand a chance. But I'm convinced the Mazkin don't expect us to come that way. If we attacked in full force, we could take the Altar of Despair before they had a chance to react. If only I could make Canna see that.
I will speak to her, don't you worry.
Go.
Greetings, emissary.
Oh, I love my cups of tea. I'll just demolish them.
The only way to assault the Altar of Despair is down the main passage between the two altars. It will be difficult. The Mazkin have fortified their position, but I am confident that with your help, we can defeat them. Will you help us retake the Altar of Despair and drive the Mazkin out of Sylarn once and for all?
I kinda don't want to be involved.
You're making a mistake. There is no other way to light the flame. If you think the Mazkin will help you, you will be disappointed. We will destroy them with or without your help. Go then. I will hold off on my attack to give you a chance to reconsider, but I will not wait forever. Hail!
Hail. How may I serve?
You've given me all your gold.
A mortal wandering the halls of holy Sylarn, and a male no less. Explain yourself.
What's wrong with being a male?
Ah, you are just in time. Go quickly. The Orioles may attack at any moment. Walk with our Lord.
You men. Main passage leading to the Altar of Despair is strongly defended by the Dark Seducers. I should scout the Underdeep to see if it might provide an easier attack route.
Sheogor. Begone, mortal, or you will soon find yourself between the Mazkin and their prey. A most dangerous place to be. Then you have arrived just in time to help us defend the Altar of Despair. Once the strength of the Orioles is shattered, I will be honored to light the flame as my Lord Sheogorath commands.
True.
The two altars, Blessed Despair and Holy Rapture, feed the great flame of Agnon above us. Only Sheogorath's immortal servants can kindle the altars, and I am at my lord's command, but I only hold Despair for the moment. The Orioles hold Rapture and are massing to attack us, but never fear, they are no match for us. Once their main force is destroyed, with your help, we can easily take Rapture from the few survivors. Then I will gladly kindle the flame for you. We are expecting the Orioles to attack any... They are overconfident. One...
I do not want to get involved.
As you wish. But I advise you to join the winning side if you really want the flame relit. The Orioles will never drive us from Sylarn.
Is there no way I can just get them both? Both commanders have promised to light the flame if I help them defeat the rivals. Now I need to decide which side to help and how. Oh my god. You can't just talk to both of them.
Hail.
Get
I
them
am
to...
honored to assist Lord...
Have you ever spoken to someone from an all-girls school? Absolutely. What? Oh, boss man, you're mental, mental. I think I will join these guys just because I like them a bit more.
Are you ready to help us defend the altar of...
I'll help you defend the altar. I'll lead the saints into an ambush. What? Or I'll help you defend. Just living life to the fullest.
This will be a glorious day. Sylarn will finally be free of the Orioles.
So where have we got to go? Local map. Let's back it that way. I'll follow her. Is this where they attack, is it? Shall not pass. Did they make me drop my weapon? No, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done here? I'm dead. I'm dead. Note to next time. Don't run out like that, right? It would be great to speak to girls at all. Not. I don't know any. My best friend is one. All I know have no particular interest in me. Oh, Marsh. Sure they do. Right, let's rattle through this time.
A mortal one.
Yeah, I'm here. Goodbye.
Walk with our Lord.
This time I won't run in front of everyone. I'll let them all come. Blah blah blah.
Be gone. What?
There we go. If your best friend is one, surely there is some interest in you. I'm sure there is, you just haven't met the right girl yet. Well, she is engaged, so not really. Better save it this time.
This one's mine. Age